CBC News has learned that a number of former members of the Canadian forces are preparing to join the fight against ISIS, but not with the Canadian mission that's already in the region. The CBC's Laura Lynch is here to explain. She joins me now. Laura, what do you know about these fighters?
Well, Carol, we already know. We've heard lots of stories about Canadians going off to join the fight with ISIS or with other jihadist forces. This is different. These are ex-military veterans of the Canadian forces who have decided they want to go off and fight against ISIS, and they're joining up with Kurdish forces in both Iraq and in Syria to take the battle to ISIS. We've spoken to a number of them. Their reasons are varied. Some of them say that they're frustrated with what they see as an insufficient military response by Canada. Others were spurred on by the videos that we've seen of the beheadings, saying they just feel a need to go out and fight with them. And we've spoken to one who said, look, this is what he was born to do. He fought in Afghanistan. He feels the need to go and fight again.
Okay. Any response from the military or the government on what these veterans plan to do?
So far, we are hearing nothing. Now, I should say, Carol, that we have reports of as many as 3 Canadians who are already in the region. You may remember a couple of weeks ago we heard about a Canadian Israeli woman, Jill Rosenberg, who went in. And there are as many as 2 others we know of who are in there as well. No response from any federal authorities so far. They say they don't want to comment on anybody who's out of service, who is out of the military. But it still raises questions, you know, because we're in a bit of a legal gray area about this. We know the government thinks that foreign fighters who go off to fight with jihadists or band groups are doing something illegal. These guys, you know, they're joining with Peshmerga and Kurdish forces to fight. But
which are not listed as terrorist organizations. You can join, you can raise money for them, as I understand it, or am I wrong about that?
But the point here is, the reason it's a bit of a gray zone, and we talked to an international law expert about this, is because they may bump up against a group called the PKK, which is a banned Kurdish organization. That's where it starts to get a little bit dicey. So we're still trying to get some more comment from the Canadian government on this. So far, nothing.
Maybe the Canadian government is trying to figure out itself what the situation is.
Perhaps they are.
Laura, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Interesting story.